Hello everyone. It's James again. And today I wanted to make a quick video, so I can point a few things out and get you to see the big picture. You see, the reason why I cover the variety of topics that I do, along with abused men as the main strong point, is because of the overall picture that I see. This is why, in the pursuit to help abused men, I talk to men about how they have been tooled and manipulated by society and how they see relationships. This overall picture is also when I get a message from a woman that states she learned a lot from my videos, even though they are geared towards men. I still give this woman positive words of encouragement. This overall picture is when I get some women messaging me stating they possess some of the traits shown in some of my videos and they are working hard to change their ways, and now watch my videos with their husbands so they can help try to keep their family from veering off into a toxic direction, because they were unaware of their own toxic behaviors until recently. Toxic behaviors that would have surely destroyed any potential of having a happy home. And this overall picture shows those that put all the main information you swallow day in and day out on TV and in the movies, and how these same people don't care about you. And to take it a step further, they want to see you fail in life and in your relationships. You have to ask yourself, why on earth would someone put out such entertainment that has little to no human value whatsoever? And 95% of it promotes the ills of our society, makes them fashionable and hip, and wraps it up in a package that makes you want to make these ills a part of your everyday life and culture. Well, the answer is quite clear. They don't care about you. They don't care about your kids. And they don't care about your husband or wife. And their goal is to keep you always off balance enough so you will never achieve a happy, successful life. Why do you think most Hollywood entertainers say they never let their kids watch TV unless it's carefully monitored? Or they only let their kids listen to certain musical artists, because they know that a good portion of what is put out to the masses is meant to lead you off your life course and into a position of powerlessness. It teaches women how to destroy, control and so-called train every man they encounter, date or marry. But by the time they are done destroying such a man, they deep down inside have no idea why they are not satisfied and they are still hurting inside. So they get a divorce. And now there is a split-up, broken family, with the majority of the family's monies and assets tied up in divorce court proceedings. And guess who will lose? The child. The child will grow up to be a broken mess. Now, though this channel is called Men Who Are Abused, I do know women get abused too. And in no way is that acceptable, as abuse of any kind is horrible and terrible and should not exist. However, the last statement I made regarding how what is shown and seen teaches women to dominate and train their men in their life is by and large the message that is promoted and put upon you. And this is done because those that do so want you to destroy yourself, and they know if they get you to buy into the lie, there is no way in heck you will have a good happy relationship, even though your instincts deep down inside know it's wrong. And all of this will lead you to being unhappy, and will lead to a divorce and or infidelity. So the plain truth is, those that control what you see and hear don't care about you. They hate your guts and they want to drag you and your families down to the gutter. So you will have no chance at happiness, no success. This same information that is fed into your minds day in and day out convince men their feelings and instincts they have about being men are all wrong, and that having tons of energy to be the best they can be is somehow a negative, and this energy needs to be controlled, silenced, and quieted down, and that it's normal to have unsuccessful relationships with women, and being divorced and giving away all of one's assets is just a part of life to look forward to and expect. You are being groomed from day one. This is how your life is supposed to go. And you have others around you that are so plugged into this matrix. So when you even think about questioning it because your inside gut feelings tells you there is something wrong, these people that are so plugged into what they see and hear try to convince you out of your gut feeling and into quietly accepting, into going along with this horrible acceptance of bad relationships, getting trained by or dominated by your spouse, and that divorces and family failures are somehow a rite of passage. And to that I say, heck no, it's not. These people don't care about you. The people putting out this mess you watch every day don't care about you. Because if they did, they would be putting out material on how one can build a strong family unit, not things that promote the destruction of it, or turning men into trainable wimps and that their only purpose in life is to be an entertainment clown or the butt of a joke. And for women to learn poor relationship skills as well. You see, our brains are like sponges, and we learn by stories and parables. And when the stories we hear are constantly negative, we can get conditioned for the wrong things. And no one wants to admit this because some people feel like it's like they're admitting they are stupid and fell for a scam. And no one wants to admit that. But the reality is, it has nothing to do with being stupid or dumb. It has to do with being human. And in all corners around us we are being pumped and fed information. And we have to ask ourselves, what is the real message that is being fed into our brains? And do a gut check to see if it balances out with what your gut and soul says is good and right. And if it doesn't seem to be good and right, it's time for some life changes. And time for you to stop following people that don't care about you and those that pump out junk that will only lead to a destroyed family. Like I always say, knowledge is power. The more we know, the more we can get away from the negative, and can live a life that is positive. Until next time, bye for now. And be good to yourself.